Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is SackBoy, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about this game called Dreams, which is by the creators of LittleBigPlanet Media Molecule. Now, I know I should have made this like days ago, but I was having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out what this game was because they didn't really give a whole lot of information about it, other than it's supposedly the spiritual successor to LittleBigPlanet, which is really exciting because I happen to like that game a little bit. But basically, all of the information we have right now is in a video, which I'll link below in the description, and then the big thing that made me kind of realize, oh, maybe this is what the gameplay is going to be like, was a GIF, which I'll also link specifically down there. That'll be the first link so you can look at it and check it out. But this GIF shows kind of the animation process that they're using with the in-game characters, which is a big deal because the entire game, like LittleBigPlanet, was created with the in-game level creator. It was all created on the PlayStation 4, so that anything that is created there is clearly going to be available in the create mode, which is really exciting because that means it's going to be a create mode, and that means it's going to be all of the crazy user-created content that we've been used to in LittleBigPlanet. So what I mean about this GIF and how it kind of showed me the way of where this game is going is it shows somebody with one of the PlayStation controllers moving the joints of a character in-game. It's actually the character from the trailer. I forget what they're calling him, but he's the piano guy. And it shows them moving his joints, and that's how the animation works. So the way I expect this to go is there's going to be these characters you create in your level when you begin it, and those characters are going to be the characters that the player plays as or sees in the level, and it's kind of a step in front of LittleBigPlanet. I mean, not like a step ahead, it is a step ahead, but it's a step in front, meaning like before you start your level, you have to basically create whatever this level's version of SackBoy is, and then you have to animate his walking animations and all that kind of stuff. And this sounds intimidating, and I imagine it's going to be very intimidating for new players who haven't played LittleBigPlanet, which I'm sure is kind of their basis for this. They're taking the creators from LittleBigPlanet and kind of giving them a boost with making this create system very similar, or at least somewhat similar. That's what I'm expecting. But it is going to be a bit intimidating when you have to start from like the very, very basic of creating a game with just creating a character and animating that character. But clearly this is the most accessible version of that. It's not like you're creating a game on a computer and you have to go through every single dimension and animating, and that's why I think the basis is creating the character yourself, and then you're going to be able to give that character joints, which makes the animation a lot easier. I'm not sure how normal game creation works. Like, maybe this is literally mirrored to what a lot of the popular game creation programs go through to create these kind of levels. That being said, I can't imagine that they're just going to toss you into the game and toss you into the create mode without giving people at least a huge cast of characters to start working with, so you don't have to start from the animation aspect of creating a game, because launching every casual gamer into the create mode with nothing at all, not even a SackBoy to start with, I think is a little far-fetched. I don't think they'll go that far back. That being said, the extent to which this gives you to go completely in-depth and create your own entire game is just ridiculous. In the trailer, it looked like they were playing a trailer for Destiny at one point, because there were a bunch of like very, very well animated characters riding like space bikes or something like that. So the fact that you can create that within this game is ridiculous, and it says something to how in-depth it's going to be. But to figure out how great of a game it's really going to be in the end, it kind of is up to Media Molecule to make these tools like give the option that they can be ridiculously in-depth, kind of like I'm expecting and kind of how like I want, but also give the option for players to just jump in and create a level for one of the pre-made characters or one of the characters that's used in the campaign. They did say one more thing in one of the articles I was reading, and that's that the share version of like the create thing, you know, LittleBigPlanet's create, play, share. Well, the share version is going to be for more than just levels or worlds you create. It's also going to include like characters, and I assume any sort of technology that you would create in the game. You can share that specifically, as opposed to just sharing the end level and maybe finding them in bubbles like in LittleBigPlanet. But anyways, I guess we just gotta wait for more information on it at this point. This has just kind of been my analysis of all of the information that's been thrown at us. It looks like a ridiculously crazy game, and it looks amazingly ambitious, and I'm so glad that now that they've moved on from LittleBigPlanet, they're realizing their mistakes and trying to just create the best game that they possibly can, now that they're not just limited to SackBoy and being Sony's biggest mascot at the moment. But yeah, that's just all I can come up with in terms of the trailer and a few articles. Like I said, if you want to read any of them for yourselves or watch any of the videos for yourselves, they are in the description down below me and below me. And yeah, I will talk to you very soon. Happy Monday and goodbye!